경기전 준비부터 시작하겠습니다. 라인업을 살펴보죠.
It's Overwatch. Okay, and stream over. Yep, I give up. Not streaming anymore.
경쟁자들을 쓸어버리러 왔습니다.
Sorry, just realized that I had my camera. All right. I don't know how long I'm going to be playing this because it looks like Jacob wants me to hop on Apex as well. So we may start with Overwatch and then we may just hop on a different game afterwards. That might be the plan, low genuinely. Ew, Apex? I know, bro. I know. You know, you don't have to tell me twice. That's my. I think that is the common consensus. Okay, I think that is. I just repeated myself basically. Yeah, I think that's a consensus in the game. I can't lie. Nobody enjoys Apex. Ba, ba, ba.
경기 시작까지 20초밖에 남지 않았습니다.
That's not good. Okay. Well, I kind of just went right into that. Oh my god! It's just gonna. I just realized we're on Lucio Mercy. This is gonna be terrible. Fuck. Okay, bro. Oh, this is gonna be so bad, bro. I just already know it. This is gonna be so terrible. I mean, that means I can. Oh god. Okay, he just got through. That means I can like basically never get rid of my shield because like we're on the mercy Lucio. Like this is just ridiculous. Okay.
점수를 드리겠습니다.
Maybe Apex doesn't sound so bad.
수밖에 없는 경기였습니다.
You know? This is guys. I mean, maybe Apex is not so bad, guys.
벽돌에서 부딪힙니다.
Maybe I hop on Apex. Fucking hell.
팀들이
Alright, what can I do here? Alright, so we definitely need. I would have liked to have that, but I just don't have enough credits. Don't have enough.
라운드 준비 시간이 20초밖에 안 남았습니다.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it might be winnable. It might be winnable. I don't know. Can't tell, bro.
비거점 공격을 시작합니다.
공급기 충전 중이에요. 가고 있어요. 감사해요.
10초 후 거점이 열립니다.
Very well, we're just dead.
거점을 빼앗기는군요. A거점으로 공격합니다.
Trying to kill the turret, but it's just. I mean, I'm sleeping. Wow. It's over. It's actually over, I think. I think it might be over. ICL. I've always been binge watching this Chinese drama and I saw it trending on social media. What's it about? You clicked on it because the girlie was cute and saved up story. I have no idea. Fair enough, bro.
점을 차지했습니다. B거점으로 이동합니다.
I'm just sleeping, bro. Like, I can't fucking. Alright, well.
모비오의 작업을 끝내면 모두 고철 덩어리가 될 겁니다.
인사를 시작합니다.
강화될 생체장이 준비됐다.
Please go. I'm sleeping.
Is it winnable?
MVP들을 소개합니다.
Must be good because my mom never watches Chinese dramas. Yeah, I don't even watch China. Okay, here's the thing. I think because I grew up in a Hong Kong, like you know, Hong Kong
시간을 갖겠습니다.
household, right? Or at least like half of it. When I listen to Mandarin, I just can't listen to I don't know. Like there's a portion of me that's just like I just can't listen to like the Mandarin language. Like for me, it's just so. How do I explain it? It like grates my ears, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Maybe because I'm just used to like you know Cantonese or whatever, right? And Cantonese is, like for me, it sounds like a song, I guess, when people speak it. So. Okay, is it possible?
경기
rid of this and
시작까지
let's go.
20초밖에 남지 않았습니다.
So I don't know. For me, like even if the story were to be good, I just can't listen to anything like in Mandarin Chinese. I don't know. It just hurts my ears. Like I can watch like old like HK dramas and stuff, you know, because like it's all Cantonese, but not Mandarin Chinese. I don't know. Mandarin didn't sound as appealing to me. Yeah. Holy shit, why am I lagging? Not dead. What is going on with my... Okay, my PC has just been doing this recently, where I'm just like lagging like crazy. It's even like not even when I'm streaming. Hey, believer. Bro, that's actually insane. Bro, what are we doing? We're just letting the fucking... Oh my god, and of course, I can't fucking express my anger with my fucking teammates because they just won't fucking let me say anything, bro. Holy shit, 1984. That's just insane. Like, genuinely.
남은 시간 30초. 양팀 모두 결승선까지 달려갑니다. 재배 지점.
공급기가 준비됐습니다. 가죠. 죽지 않아요.
이번 라운드는 승리가 불가능할 것 같군요.
Couldn't fucking do anything, bro. Oh my god, this team is so dick.
누가 경기를 주도했는지 보시죠.
Last time I watched a Chinese drama, I got used to it eventually. The story just has to be good for me to stay.
힘을 모으세요.
It's the same with me with same for me with Thai. So I watched The Girl from Nowhere, really good Thai show.
어떤 전략을 가져올까요?
It's 10 a.m. What are you doing? Playing fucking Stadium, man. Oh, alright, I'm gonna go for more AP here, 75% at least. Cause like they can definitely die like or get one shot at least, but I don't know. I kill one and it's just like we couldn't even kill the fucking Ana, bro. That's just crazy. Parents woke me up for church, I guess. Bet.
경기장이 부르고 있습니다.
Yeah, y'all be going to church. I be on the watch. You know? Just grinding it out. We are Creasters after all, only go on Christmas and for Easter. I see. My dad is traveling for Easter, so we can't go on Easter. But when is Easter? I was looking at Amazon or whatever, and it was like, oh, like these packages or these things could potentially ship after Easter. I actually never got to check like when Easter was. Dude, I haven't celebrated Easter in quite some time. I can't lie. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, it's next weekend, April 3rd or April 5th. Sick. I didn't realize that.
쓰러지는 순간까지 계속 싸울 거다.
Shatter this. Okay, well, I got one, I guess. I don't know. Okay, chat, it might be over. Like, what do I do? What do I do? What did I do? Oh my god! My Reinhardt is getting dipped! He's getting dipped out the fucking wazoo, man. It's whatever, man. It's all good. Just took a fat ass shit. Life is good.
시작할 시간.
You know? I wish.
팀들이 준비를 시작합니다. 모든 준비가 중요합니다.
Bro, they're always so low. Every single one of them are always just so low. I'm not even kidding. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this. And throw it there. And then I legitimately cannot get anything else, so I guess we're just gonna be on 80 AP. Does her Mei have wall? Actually? I thought she would have wall, no? Yeah, wait a minute. She's not using wall on the Rhine. Like whenever the Rhine pins in. That's what I'm noticing. Why are we not using wall on the Rhine? I got to tell you, the Punisher is literally unplayable on my computer because I have no idea what the fuck he did to my sense setting for him, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get to the menu. What? I play what? I played Punisher like maybe once or twice on your computer. Is there not a setting on Marvel Rivals for that? Okay, well.
앞에 적포탑이 있어요. 최고 수준으로 활약하는 중입니다.
Okay, how does he not see that? Just counterpin. What? 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 My Rhine is not counterpinning! My Rhine is not counterpinning! What did I do? You messed up my sensitivity settings? What? But you can change it.
내 투지는 그리 쉽게 끊기지 않아.
Oh, great. Oh, I thought I could get him. No way I'm sleeping there. Okay, wait, hold on. Wow, that's actually crazy. Just got swept out of it. That's great. I'd like, okay, whatever, bro. You know what? It's all good. I just fucking lose. Then Drew, Michael Ritchie, and Luke were up, all up for the weekend. Adrian came over to see that. Yeah, they were playing Rivals. How did I fuck your game up there? What? I'm pretty sure you can legitimately just change the sense, no? Like it's in the sensitivity settings. Okay, the reason why that my sense is like relatively low and why I have to like move my mouse a ton is because when you play hit scan, at least for me, I look for precision. That's the reason why that my sense is so low. How can you not find it? What? Maybe I did. Okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so settings combat change the all heroes drop down menus to the specific hero. I'm pretty sure I did it to a specific hero, which is what I did for Punisher. I'm pretty sure. So you have to select Punisher instead of all heroes, instead of like a general setting. I'm pretty sure. It's kind of similar to Overwatch, where you get into the settings, right, and then you like select whichever. Like for me, for example, right, this is like 5%, but then like I don't know, on Moira, for example, it'd be like 6% or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. So because I didn't want to mess up like your entire like. The fuck did I just get, bro? I didn't want to mess up like your entire I didn't want to mess with your settings for like all characters, so I wasn't sure. That's why I just like I did it specifically for Punisher. Should play Deadlock? Isn't it in beta? Because I can't. I don't know. Unless someone, I guess someone has to give me like a code or something, like a beta code.
이제 경기 준비 차례입니다.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm playing Overwatch and Minecraft for the most part. That's been my my weekends for the most part. It's literally just playing Overwatch and Minecraft. Can send me? Okay. And I looked at Deadlock earlier, or whatever. Like I saw some streams for it, but it kind of just reminds me of like it's like a bit of Overwatch, a bit of League of Legends. It's kind of what it really reminds me of, to be honest. You're addicted to it? Yeah. When is that game gonna even like fully release? I feel like it's been in beta for like 25 years at this point.
팀들이 전략을 점검할 시간입니다. 경기장이 부르고 있습니다. 이제 20초 남았습니다.
Okay.
이리로 오면 치유해 주지.
뜨거운 그럼 내 앞에서 비켜.
No way I'm in that, bro. What?
바리케이드가 움직이고 있어.
Holy shit! Won that, bro. That's kind of tough because we don't have that much sustain.
MVP들을
We only have a brig.
다음 경기는 팀들이 쟁탈에서 뜨겁게 맞붙습니다. 이번 라운드의 각 팀은 어떤 전략을 가져올까요?
$35.
라운드 준비 시간이 20초밖에 안 남았습니다.
Chat, I can't believe that next week it's gonna be April, bro. It's already gonna be the new month. That's insane to me. Time's flying, man.
나한테 안 걸리는 일이 없어?
No way, bro. Oh, where's our tank? What's he doing? Don't tell me that. Yeah, bro, it's actually insane.
쓰러지는 순간까지 계속 싸울 거다.
Did he just get? Oh, never mind. Okay. We just cannot do anything.
놈들은 후회하게 될 거야.
My tank is just like non-existent right now. It's like I don't know, bro.
점수는
He just doesn't push up.
대 1. 누가 경기를 주도했는지 보시죠.
He doesn't want to push up. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't
엔진 불가동.
doesn't feel like playing the
이번
game.
경기는 화물 경주입니다. 팀들이 준비를 시작합니다. 모든 선택이 중요합니다.
I can't get any of these, so I don't fucking know. Let's get this.
경기장은 준비됐습니다. 20초 남았습니다. 여기서 합류. 다들 연락해. 전술적인 느낌이지. 30초 남았습니다.
화물을 멈춰요.
화물 위치는 막상 낙합니다.
This is ridiculous, bro.
정말 치열한 경기가 펼쳐졌습니다.
My Ashe is really good too, by the way. Like,
노래 아수라장에
just my
데뷔하세요.
fucking Sigma is just terrible.
정비할 시간을 갖겠습니다.
Alright, I can get rid of this. Got 70% AP here. That's good.
경기장이 부르고 있습니다. 이제 20초 남았습니다. 비거점 공격을 시작합니다.
Yeah.
이보다 더한 일도 많았어. 거점을 잃었습니다. 비거점으로 후퇴해야 합니다. 신축이 임무가 공개됩니다.
Oh, this is okay. My Zen is doing work, bro. Because my tank is clearly not. My tank is losing to the fucking to the other tank.
거점을 확보했습니다. 비거점으로 지원하기가 있지 않나?
Wait, bro. Bro, where is my tank? My team is playing for him. Like, legitimately, my team is playing for him. He's doing nothing. What? How is this a human being?
계속 싸울 거다.
Like, genuinely. My Brig's the fucking tank, man.
라운드에서 승리한 순위를 확인하겠습니다.
That's insane, bro.
3, 1. 눈을 의심할
He's just there for the vibes. Kill me. Genuinely put me out of my fucking misery, bro.
밀기를 시작합니다.
Like, this is ridiculous. What rank is this guy? I'm actually curious now. Yeah, no words. Actually, like 0 words. Okay. Splendid. I'm like, okay, like I'm literally just not even surprised at this point. I'm legitimately not even surprised at this point. I like every single one of my games that I have had recently have unironically either been completely new players, like I'm talking, they have maybe under an hour on the game, okay, or they're plat. I haven't had like a game where like I've had people that were in my rank, like Masters GM. Like I haven't seen anyone around that rank, bro. All right, Chrissy. I'll talk to you later.
방벽을 작동시켰다. 경기 시작까지 이제 20초 남았습니다.
I'm curious though. Hold on. This guy, I feel like I've seen. Maybe he's around my same rank. No. Okay, he's actually plat. I mean, he's way better than plat gold. I will say. I will admit. I mean, he's going for fucking kills in the back line.
매치 포인트입니다. 단 한 번만 더 이기면 승리합니다.
I would think this Zen was like at the very least diamond, like high diamond.
거점 확보를 시작합니다.
My tank deserves to be in bronze, 100%.
거점이 열릴 때까지 10초 남았습니다. 의약품 준비됐다. 필요한 사람 없나? 놈들이 또 밀지 못하게.
Gotta break this shit. Bro, how much health does this fucking shields on the Sig have? Okay, yep, my bad. Can't really.
방벽이 갈라지고 있다. 쓰러진 발사로 계속 이쪽이다. 필요한 사람 있지 않나? 이꽉 다물고 해봐라. 초 남았습니다.
I appreciate the follow, Ony. Okay.
모두들 조금만 더 힘내. 거의 다 와간다.
Okay. Why is my Sig not pushing? Please. Oh, my Zen is up there, man. Like. All right.
추가 시간에 돌입합니다. 놈들은 후회하게 될 거야.
It's all good, bro.
조급해하기 시작했다. 마무리
Yeah, I think we lost that, man. We should have pushed up for phase, but whatever. We only need we only need to win one game, so.
점수를 보겠습니다.
Oh, you made it to one of my. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. I got a couple of I was actually kind of surprised with the with that video that I uploaded.
이 다음은
Oh, sorry, someone was calling me. I'm actually surprised that with that video that I uploaded,
이번 라운드 어떤 전략을
how much
가져올까요?
people I guess not only related, but like it was like literally the first channel on that video, and like I think it has like 300 something views or something like that. So I was actually I was kind of surprised. Honestly speaking, I was not expecting much. Like I was not expecting anyone to really watch that, because like the thing that I wanted to do with that channel was just to like document like emotions that I was feeling, you know, kind of like preparing for interviews and stuff. Like I wanted to do some like I got a whiteboard now for like, you know, if I wanted to present in front of like the camera or whatever stuff. So but I mean, hopefully you know, the video helped out. I was
경기장은 준비됐습니다.
giving it some, you know, I was giving it some thought. So I was definitely happy to hear that, you know, some people I guess like took some positivity or some hope from it. I was in between meetings when that video was recommended to me, so it was even more interesting. Nice, dude. Yeah.
매치 포인트입니다.
Yeah, it's interesting how the the YouTube algorithm works. I already have like another like background video set up for the next video. And I plan to do that today, but I have some meal prep to do, and then I'll probably get around to it. So, because it's interesting. I like all of a sudden I kind of just had like a ton of topics that I just wanted to like talk about. I don't really like this area. No way, bro. Oh my god. We just lost that. Okay.
좀 나았군.
Honestly though, like I will say that those like commentary videos, because I haven't done commentary videos in probably like years. I used to do them when I was like alright, he just died instantly. I used to do them when I was in high school, actually. But I was kind of thinking like to kind of get back into it. And honestly speaking, like I'm also down to kind of do like actual, how'd you say it? Like conversations as well, like discussions, I would say. Because I think like the number one thing for most people is to have like those, you know, because like when I hop onto a video, right? Like when I hop onto the camera for a commentary video, right? It's mostly going to be generic, like, you know what I mean? But I definitely want to do like stuff that is more like specific to a person, I guess. If that makes sense. Like it's you know, like I said, like there's definitely nothing wrong with like doing those like sort of commentary videos and whatnot. But it's just like it's very generic, you know what I mean? Like I'll take like experiences of my own or whatever and try to put them together into a video, but the experience itself is gonna, you know, like it's gonna vary between people, I would say. I guess it's kind of nice that, you know, people like I've seen people like kind of discuss their situations or their takes as well, like in the comment section. But like having that live dialogue, I feel like is kind of important as well. I remember mentioning that too. Twitch conversation can be very colorful in my experience. Oh yeah, 100%. It's why I kind of switched over to like I used to be like heavy on YouTube. I mean, I've been doing YouTube since I was a kid, basically, and like that's all I used to do. Like I just used to make YouTube videos, like kind of talk into a void, basically, and that'd be that, right? But as I kind of like grown older, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's still kind of like I'll still do it, but like it's still kind of weird for me to be like talking into a microphone by myself and like into essentially to essentially no one, I guess, like directly. So I will admit, like it is kind of odd for me. But like that's why I've kind of started like doing more like streams and stuff. Like right now I do weekend streams, but like that's why I'm more of a streamer. If anything, like I do more streams than like YouTube videos because like doing streams, it's easier. Like I've had so many like nice conversations / dialogue with people. Like yes, I'm technically just reading from a chat, but like it's somewhat live, right? It's somewhat in real time, and it like I've had so many you know, nice dialogue between like my chat, for example, about different things really. I remember when I was in college, like the biggest thing was really just jobs because we were all struggling to find like internships and shit. So all right, this is the last game. I don't know if this is winnable. I'm gonna be honest. It's rough. It's getting rough. I might have to lock in for a second here.
거점이 열릴 때까지 10초 남았습니다.
Holy. There we go. Good kill.
로봇을 처치했다. 이제 움직이죠.
Pushing a little bit here on the left side here. My brig is in there. Oh, I'm in that far. Damn it. Dude, yeah, no, my brig is in there. Like we need to be aggressive.
쓰러지는 순간까지 계속 싸울.
It's kind of funny. Before you came in, the entire game. So we have a very passive tank, and basically my brig. Okay, well now he's just being stupid. He's gonna die. But my brig has essentially acted like the tank for us at this point. I'm not even kidding. It's kind of funny.
사주 경기를 강화해.
I could, yeah. Yeah, I think we lose that. I think it might be over. I just have a shield in my face. It's insane. Okay. Oh god, bro. Yeah, alright, that's enough. I'm gonna take up a little bit of a break, bro. That was insane. Like, genuinely. I've done it too as a kid, talking into a void. I remember doing a whole playthrough on Game Boy emulator while talking random things. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I did that with like, dude, the game that I used to just like absolutely, it took over on my channel. I would say like my other, not the current one, but like I guess the other YouTube channel that I have that's like completely dead. Like I just don't use it. But like dude, like Roblox, Minecraft, like all of those, and like sometimes I would have like collab sort of things where I would like talk to people, like usually it'd be my friends or whatever. But like for the most part, it was like just legitimately just me like talking over my own gameplay, and I would like talk about like the most random shit ever. Like half the time it wouldn't even be like concerning the game. I don't know. I mean, I still kind of do that, I guess. Like I still do that to some extent, like in you know, in streams and stuff, but I will say that like I try to keep the conversation like relevant to like something else, like something that like I guess, you know, is being talked about in chat. Oh shit! I should probably okay. Hold on. Let me avoid this guy. I don't want this guy on my team. Like. I don't know if I should get more. Still have about an hour. Yeah, literally when she was in Overwatch 1. Yeah, like our Brig was legitimately like trying her hardest to just like be a frontline tank because the enemy Sig would be on our face, but our Sig was like playing all the way in the back. So what can you do, right? I don't know if okay, sorry. I keep on getting calls about he wants me to get on Apex. Do I play Apex is the real question. Are we playing Apex Legends? Is that the move for the next hour? I really don't want to play Apex, bro. Anyways, I will say though, like, you know, I mean, this kind of goes for anyone that's in my chat, but I guess if like you guys have other topics that you would like me to, I don't know, discuss, talk about, like anything like that. I think my next topic, I actually wrote it down. I have a bit of a list. Let's see. Nope, that's my gym split. That's not the video ideas. There we go. My next topic. So here's the thing, right? Like, so the videos that I'm doing right now, like, I'm trying my hardest not to like make too much overlap on them. I will say because you know, like the first video that I made was like about the job market, right? And then the second video was kind of more like, you know, I kind of focus more on the feeling, like the, you know, like the feeling of like being behind and stuff like that. And then of course, like I kind of tied it in with the job market because I mean, it's very relevant to today's, you know, like today's like events, right? All that stuff. But I will say that like I'm trying not to make too much overlap because I don't want to feel like I'm repeating myself like over and over again, like every single video. So like this next video that I have is like, it's so it's so short. It's literally just says like stop trying so hard. So like I guess I'm basically talking about like the concept of like you know like when you were a kid, right? Like I don't know. I mean I was told this as a kid, I would say, but like when you were a kid, like you were told like, oh, you know, try your best, try your hardest, like that sort of stuff, right? But I don't feel like especially when people like especially in like today's God, I hate when I say society, it makes me think of like the Joker. Dude, I've been ruined, man. TikTok has ruined me. Um, but like whenever you think about today's society, right? Like people are like society. But like when you think about society, right? Like people like they say, oh, just try your hardest, try your best, right? But like that can kind of like, you know, it's the leading cause for like burnout, and you know you hear about like the grind, you know, like the grind. You just gotta grind it out, and it's like I feel like that's very maybe that would inconsiderate be the correct word. Like I feel like it would just like it's just not the best approach is my, you know, my thought essentially, right? Like it's fine to try your hardest, but like when you keep on, if let's say that someone fails at something, right? And you know the person like someone tells that person who just failed like, oh, you just got to try harder. I feel like that can lead to more negatives than positives, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm still kind of working out. Like I don't have a script necessarily for my videos, but I'm still trying to work out like how I want to word it, I guess. Because I've always been told that like to try your hardest as a kid, but you know, realistically speaking, like trying your hardest, you know, like when you fail or whatever, like trying harder or trying your hardest, like maybe you were just trying your hardest and you just didn't make it, right? I think is more so like I want to kind of turn that table and say, instead of trying your hardest, like, you know, just accept that, you know, you tried your best, right? Like you tried your hardest, right? Don't burn yourself out. I guess, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out a way to word it, I guess, correctly, but that's kind of my idea. Really, I'm just gonna buy the skin. The skin is so ugly, but I don't care. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out a way to word it, because, you know, I don't want to trip up over my own words, like I you know, on the videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess that's like the next topic. I wouldn't know what to suggest. Actually, you're naturally good at this. I appreciate that. I mean, you know, I do try, like here's the thing, right? Like when it comes to, because the thing is like, you know, I'm part of the generation that's like constantly online. Like, you know, I'm on Instagram. I'm more on Instagram than TikTok, I would say right now. You know, I watch a lot of YouTube. Granted, I watch more educational content on YouTube, but like I will get the occasional, like, you know, oh, here's a video about the economy, or here's a video about, you know, how people feel, or, you know, all this stuff, right? Like these sort of like videos that, like, you know, they're clearly trying to clickbait you into watching, right? Because it's talking about like negativity. You know, it definitely attracts people, right? Negativity always attracts to some extent. So, and then I'm just like, I don't know, I kind of just like decided, I was like, fuck it, why not I just make another, you know, video or another channel and just do like commentary and try to, I guess, try to be like the more positive aspect of it, or I guess I wouldn't say positive, more reasonable than, like, you know, just doomer content, right? Because I can make a channel right now and I can go complain about the job market and basically offer no solutions, just rant, right? And people will be like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? But like that doesn't really like contribute anything, right? You're not really contributing anything like positive at the end of the day. You're just kind of, which, like, complaining is valid, but like you're just complaining. That's it, right? So you're just basically snowballing that effect of like being more and more negative, and then spreading that negativity to other people. So then, you know, you're essentially corrupting their worldview, I guess, if that makes sense. No. I had to drop out of high school despite trying my hardest, basically bullied by a couple of teachers, and some refused to help because I was behind on maths. They're very unique perspectives like mine, which are hard to mend, though I'm doing university right now through the Japanese talent program. Nice. After I'm done, I still need to go back and finish the high school diploma, so I'm very lucky to be talented in my field. Nice, dude. Yeah, like, you know, I think, and I mean, like, this is something that, like, I've definitely noticed, I would say, in my generation. Like my generation, like Generation Z, like Gen Z, maybe millennials, and like I would say Gen Alpha to some extent, right? They have a very linear way of thinking, right? Like what you just described right there, right? Like, you tried your hardest, right? And it didn't work out for a bit, but then you were able to find another path. And people think about it like, if they're not on the original path that they want to be on, they're like, oh, like, that's it, like, you know, I failed, like, you know, it's over, right? And it's like that's not the point, right? Because you can always just go back on that original path that you wanted, but it's more so like a detour. You're just taking a detour, right? Like me, for example, like I've had a ton of, you know, setbacks. I've done a ton of detours. I've had things not go my way, but doesn't mean that I've completely quit, right? Like, you can always go back on that original path. And I think that's what I've been seeing definitely in my generation the most, 100%. Oh, Sigma. %, detour is the right word. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's all it is, really, at the end of the day. Felt that way before switching gears from comm to law. Honestly, currently feel much better after switching my career direction. Yeah, exactly. Like, because you know, people like, especially like what I've seen, right, on social media is like, it's like, oh, if you're 20, like if you're 22, you're 23 or whatever, it's over. You know, it's wraps. Oh, okay. I'm set. Like it's over, right? Like there's no coming back from it, and it's like that's not the case, right? Like you can 100%. Like there have been some people, like say for example, like I take the, I take let's take debt for example, right? Like I've noticed on like Caleb Hammer's show, for example, right? I don't know if you guys watch Caleb Hammer. He's like, you know, financial audit, all that stuff, and you know his whole thing is basically helping people, right? Get back on the right track and all that stuff, okay? And you know, some of those people are like way older than me. They're in like their 30s, 40s, 50s, you know, whatever, right? Like I've seen some like borderline retiree ages on there as well. And those people are like, you know, they're in like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, right? But Caleb doesn't give up on them, right? Like he, you know, of course he's gonna like shit on them for accumulating that much debt for really stupid reasons, right? And I mean, that's valid. But at the end of the day, he's still going to make a budget. And he's going to try to help with, you know, he's going to try to help with, I guess, discipline. He wants to make sure that they keep up to the same discipline so that they don't get back into hot waters, essentially, right? And like, you know, most people would look at like those hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt and be like, yeah, it's over. Right, like I give up. You know, it's like the sunk cost fallacy. You see that a lot, especially in like, you know, gambling. It's like, oh, like I've lost. Well, there's like two different fallacies, but the sunk cost fallacy is right. It's like oh, I've already spent this amount of money. Why, you know, why not I just spend more, right? I see that a lot, and it's like that's not the case, bro. Like you know, there's always a way up. There's always a way up from like where you're at, right? Like. Just because you're in a shitty position doesn't mean that you should just completely give up and just be like, oh yeah, that's it, right? Like it's over, you know? Like, oh, I'm 22, can't find a job, it's over, right? Like I see that a lot with some of my friends, and I try to check up on them every once in a while as well. But like some of them are just like, they're just hopeless, right? They just feel hopeless. They're not hopeless, but they feel hopeless, I should reiterate. Because, you know, they're like, oh, I'm 22, I don't have a job, like I don't have a 9-to-5, it's over, like I'm not a millionaire by 25, like all that shit, right? So yeah, no, that in that original video, I think I mentioned my girlfriend being in law or whatever. That's my girlfriend in chat, Nabi. So she's the one that went from she was originally in advertising, so she was in communications. Did that for a while, didn't really work out, and now she's going for law. So that is her. I was sad to see my friend drop out of that early to fix the root cause of the issue. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, they're you know, it's tough. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, life has gotten, you know, I would say, life has definitely gotten easier in terms of like the materialistic side of things, right? Like, we definitely live an easier life than compared to, you know, some of our like predecessors and, you know, our grandparents, right? Like all that stuff. But I would say from a expectation standpoint, I think because of how high expectations have gone up because of all, you know, all the things that have happened, right? All the inventions and and you know, just like from an expectation standpoint, because of all the things that have happened, that we have, I guess, progressed, right, in life. There's a lot more expected of us, and I think that's the issue that we come across right now as a current generation, I will say. Because I mean, I could definitely say, you know, like I can say with certainty, my life is definitely like way easier than what my parents had to go through like 20 years ago. You know what I mean? But I will say that expectations are just higher. That's really what it is. I don't know if I can get back in time. They're trying to stall for as long as possible. This is probably the wrong game to be playing and talking about about the current state of society. I really should have picked Minecraft or something. Something that was a little bit more chill. I have been wanting to do like something like, I don't know, more like just chatting, but I like kind of suck at just chatting stuff, I will say. Because it like, the thing is like, I can try to make up conversations or like topics to talk about, but realistically, like I do need like some sort of a dialogue, and especially like when it comes to streams where, you know, there's maybe only a couple people in here. It's tough to do that, I will say. Oh, that's one. Nice. It's the perfect game. When you enter flow state while talking, you play the best way possible. Actually true. Genuinely true. I don't know what it is, man. Like when it's not like I shut my brain off, but it's like I'm just doing everything so like subconsciously, and then when I'm like talking about something, it's like when I'm ranting about something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily like think about what I'm doing, but I just like know what to do. You know, that's actually so true though. I don't know what it is, man. I've had that happen like many times, like especially like I used to stream Roblox Phantom Forces, and like I used to drop like 30, 40 plus kills or whatever, literally just talking about like I was helping there's a chatter in here who comes in every once in a while, Blazer, and I remember I was helping him with something. I don't remember what, but I remember I was helping him out with something, and I was kind of like talking him through like some sort of thing, and I was just in flow state. Like did not think about any of my actions, what I was doing. I was just like subconsciously just playing.
20초 남았습니다.
I genuinely got to do that more. I can't even lie. I think that's what it is, man. That's how you enter flow state. You just don't think too hard about like what you're doing. There we go. Wait a minute. That could be something I could mention in the video. Stop trying so hard. Wait. Albert and Einstein. We might actually just be like the forbidden duo. Am I supposed to play the game for you? At least I feel like that. Yeah, exactly. I played pro in Apex for a couple of years. Nice, dude. I have to say I was awful unless I was yapping. When I was yapping, I was insane. Yeah. That's like me for Overwatch, I will say. Like, I usually just like have someone that's like I usually have like, say, my girlfriend or whatever in the Discord, and I'll just like be talking about something, and I'll just like casually hit GM, like without actually like thinking too hard about what I'm doing. I don't know, man. It just works, I guess. Dude, what is that, like, perk or whatever, like, where it just allows... Okay, well, he's dead. There's a perk or whatever, the Ash. I've seen it in a couple of games where they, like, the Ash, like, I guess coach guns and then just, like, floats. I don't know what perk that is. I don't know what that is, that power-up. We have 2 ults. We might be able to win that. Oh, that's one. Flow state. Holy.
범죄 조직 주지 솜씨도 형편없고.
Sick. All right. Okay. Unrelated note. Oh, we won that. Okay, cool. We I'm waiting on like a couple of dry erase markers because I want to actually like, okay, so the plan for this whiteboard that you see in the back here, right? So the plan for it, I would say it wasn't necessarily just for the YouTube stuff. It kind of benefits the YouTube stuff, but like I wanted so right now I'm learning like a whole bunch of you know, different theorems and stuff like that. Like I'm just kind of like relearning math, so to speak, from like a fundamental standpoint, right? And I basically wanted to use this so that I could record myself, not necessarily for YouTube, but like record myself and go over it, or I guess like, you know, teach someone like my girlfriend, for example, and try to like teach it in a way that makes sense, that like anyone can essentially just like, if I were to teach it to someone, they can, without having any prior knowledge about what exactly the concept is, they can basically just understand it right on the spot, right? That's kind of my point. And I feel better if I were to be presenting it like this, right? Another reason is also because I like to, so right now I use like Excalidraw, but I want to actually like draw it out because using the mouse is kind of weird or whatever for me, so I don't know. Oh, the Sigma mini shield? Yeah, there's a Sigma mini shield. It's insane in this game. He has so much shield in this game. It's disgusting, really. I do not keep track of all the different abilities in Stadium, so it's a surprise. Yeah, no kidding, right? I feel like every single week I'm finding out about a new build. Bro, coming up with formulas mid-stadium. Yeah, honestly, once I start getting once I get my dry erase markers, you're gonna be seeing a bunch of mathematical formulas over there. Bro, I would say my favorite theorem, my favorite formula is the Bayesian theorem. Like I don't know what it is, but it's just like it's kind of poetic in a way. Right, because the Bayesian theorem, I guess, from a simple I'm definitely gonna butcher this, but from my understanding, from a simple standpoint, right, is basically there's like a portion of the formula that, you know, it intakes information, right, and the information is kind of compared against what the expected result is, I guess, so to speak, right? But then there's another portion of the formula that basically takes in new information and essentially updates the result, updates the preconceived thought, I guess, of like what the right answer really was, right? And like, you know, it's a probability theorem, right? So it's like, oh, what's the probability that, like, you know, X equals to Y and all that stuff. And it's like, it's kind of cool because it, like, from a I'm definitely butchering this, but like from a poetic standpoint, it's kind of like the point of life, right? Like you don't want to be like stuck in your ways, right? Like when new information comes in, you know, you want to kind of like reconsider, you know, what your opinion may be on something, or I guess maybe your core values, I don't know, something like that, right? It's like a constant improvement sort of mindset, so to speak. I don't know. I find math to be cool. I will say, like, I've always been interested in math, but I think I've kind of taken like a newfound appreciation for it.
다들 연습 치료해.
Okay, I just blew up.
로봇은 우리 거야.
And this theorem is actually installed into organization law. It's used to calculate risk factors. Yeah, there you go. See, like that's what I feel like. A lot of people should be taking math more seriously when it comes to like, you know, human problems, right? Because it can apply to more things than just math.
A형, 다용도 로봇을 확보했다.
Like another thing that's really cool is okay, got it. Another thing that I like is the power law as well. Hold on, sorry. There's a lot of there's a lot of things going on in this game right now. Holy shit! I'm focusing on trying to live. Okay. But no, like another one is the power law. The power law is actually is pretty interesting. I learned about it, I would say, recently on Veritasium, and it's kind of like, from my understanding, the whole like, I guess, idea of the power law is kind of like everything essentially, you know, what you take, you're kind of giving back to some extent, right? Like it's a 50-50 transaction. Or, you know, there's always something that, like, if there's a positive force, there's going to be a negative force, I guess, is kind of the best way that I think about it. And I kind of found that interesting, right? Because, like, for example, when you're, you know, in like daily life, right? Like when something bad happens to you, right? You're kind of like, oh, like this one bad thing that happened to me is very much like, in a vacuum, like the worst thing that's ever happened, you know, it only happens to you, all that stuff, right? But then, like, when you kind of like look at the bigger picture, when you kind of zoom out a little bit, it's like, okay, that one bad thing was maybe an offset to like a one good thing that you had or something like that, right? Like one good thing that happened to you in life or something like that, right? That's kind of the way that I think about it, right? Like when something bad happens to me, you know, of course it's gonna suck. Like I'm a human. I also have emotions, but like, I will say that, like, when I kind of take a look at it, you know, from that perspective of like, oh, you know, it's just a power law, right? Like it's just like something good happened to me one week and then I just have a shitty week next. You know, I just have to go through it. I have to move on, right? That's just what it is. I kind of think about it like that, I guess. So I don't know. Math is cool for me. You'll probably hear me like nerding out about it on stream. I try not to because. You know, like most of the time, like, I don't know, I'm not a math streamer, I'm not an educational streamer by any means, but Doomfist seems like such a throw pick in this mode. He can be good, I will say. I've seen him be pretty decent in this game mode, but I think he really, like, I think the Doomfists that I've seen that have thrived in this game mode have been the ones that really focus on like building up their ult the most. Just got the... But yeah, no, most of the Doomfists that I go against are like not. It's not very fun for them, like when they play. Okay. Well. Okay. You're the only streamer I know talking about this stuff, so I think it's a very good thing. Yeah, I try not to be like the brain rot streamer of like, you know, yelling at my screen all 24/7. That's I don't know. I just can't do that too. Like I'm. I like unless I guess unless I'm like playing with teammates and stuff or like people that I know. I will most likely not be like ISO speed where I'm just like yelling at my screen. I don't know. I just can't do that. Okay. Where'd they go? Okay, that works. Is that two? Wait, he has 2 turrets? I just realized he has 2 turrets. Oh, he got canceled. Holy shit! There's so much going on in this game. I'm on her head. Holy shit. What is going on, bro? This game is crazy. There's so much bullshit in this like game mode, it's insane. Low cortisol streamer. Okay, I will not lie. I've definitely had my moments though where I've definitely crashed out on stream. So I will admit, most of the time I'm pretty chill because like I'm just chilling, playing video games, talking to people. But there have been times where I'm just like it gets the best of me. So I will admit. I peaked master on this game. It just feels like silver with aim. I guess just if they run hog or Junkrat because you're encouraged not to do shit. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest, for like the longest time I was like a diamond. I was a diamond player for like the longest time. Like even in Overwatch 1, I was like plat diamond for the most part. And then I don't know, like I didn't really take Overwatch. I guess I just didn't really take Overwatch seriously until I guess around like my college years ish, kinda. And I really got interested in getting better. And then I started watching like a whole bunch of like unranked to GM videos and all that stuff. And that's kind of how I got into GM. Granted, I'm low GM, so it's like still kind of not the best, I guess, compared to like what other people, other people's ranks are. But because I don't really like spend a whole lot of time on this video game, I guess GM is still pretty good. But I try not to claim myself as like the best player in the world, you know what I mean? Because I don't commit that many hours. I'm not like the pro players that play like this game for 12 hours a day, Here's one. Nice. My bad. I crashed out too. That's part of the Overwatch experience. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like if you haven't crashed out in this game, like, it means you have no passion for the game. Simple. Oh, no way he gets saved by that. Wow, that's actually crazy.
최고의 실력자가 등장했군요.
You blew up? I know, bro. What happened, man?
적이 중요한 지점을 통과합니다.
His ult, 100% the Doom boost. There we go. He's gonna do that. Okay, well. We're only looking at the Doom. That's unlucky. I was content with low masters, to be honest. It feels like an accurate representation. I don't care to go further. Yeah, fair enough. I would agree with that. Masters is not even that bad either. Like, honestly, like I guess it's bad if you're looking at it from a pro player perspective. Like, oh, if you're Masters and you're pro, like, it's not the best look. But at the same time, like, who cares, right? If you're just playing, like, if you have other things that are going on in your life, like Overwatch is, becoming GM on Overwatch is not the end of the, it's not the end goal. So it's not like I'm gonna go pro in this game by any means.
みんなを導いて
남은 시간 30초. 격차를 줄이려면 더 열심히 해야겠는데요.
This guy utilizes his corners a lot.
이번 라운드는 승리가 확실해질 것 같군요.
Damn.
점수는
I feel like if I went further, I'd feel like an imposter. Yeah, GM. I've played in like GM champ lobbies. They were kind of insane. Like
다음 경기는
the amount of coordination that you need. Like once you kind of, I guess, because here's the thing. I hit GM without ever like really joining voice chat because honestly, my philosophy or my opinion is that you don't really need to. Because here's the thing. Like when you're in lower ranks, like people in the lower ranks don't have that much coordination. Right, they're not going to be listening to every single comm. They're, they're very much like not going to, like maybe they will consciously accept what you said, but like they're not going to subconsciously be like, oh, okay, this is what he means, and this is what I'm going to do with him, right? Like it's, in the lower ranks, like any form of communication is mainly going to just be like useless because no one's actually really paying attention to what you say. So like that's that's kind of like because I've commed before and it just like never really worked out. So I ended up just like deciding, okay, screw it. I'm gonna like turn off voice chat, turn off match chat, and just like focus on my own gameplay. And that's how I got into GM. But yeah, like I was like in that kind of like sort of lull phase where I was very much stuck in Masters, and I tried to calm and I tried to do all this stuff, and then I kind of lost my way for a bit, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like focus on what I can do better, and then I ended up getting into GM. But yeah, no, like anything past GM5, like for me, it's like insane. Because I just don't spend that much time on the game. Simple.
거점이 등장했습니다.
와서 치료를 받아.
거점을 빼앗겼군요. A 거점으로 들어갑니다.
This game's getting kind of insane, I can't lie. he have a heightened? I think he has a faster fire rate, the Junkrat. Most of the time when I join VC, it's people yelling at each other. Oh yeah, that's exactly the reason why. Like in the lower ranks, like I would say like flat diamond or whatever, right? Like no one's actually taking the game like seriously. Like no one's actually going to be, you know, calming for the sake of winning the game. Like they'll most likely just use it to complain. It's kind of how it is. Wow, okay, he actually got me there. Unlucky. That is complete nonsense. Gold is more serious than flat. Diamond comps are good from D3 plus in my experience. Yeah. Yeah, I would say like Diamond Masters, it really depends. I've seen like mixed, you know, I've seen decent, like pretty decent Diamond players that, you know, will actually take this game seriously and calm and all that stuff. But then I'll see Diamond players that just like want to complain for the sake of complaining. And it doesn't really help anyone. So I've seen both in my in my experience as well. I don't comment comp as a solo. Yeah. No, it's tough.
힘든 싸움 끝에 이번 라운드 내줍니다. 점수 2대2.
Masters comms are very chill. It's mostly people just yapping. Yeah, I mean it's just like in Masters, like Masters GM, like you've already kind of had like a you have an understanding of like how the game, I guess, works from a fundamental standpoint. So, or at least like you have a decent grasp on it. So like most of the time it's literally just people like talking about random shit. So especially if you're winning a game that's like very much, you know, doesn't need to be like, you don't need to try hard or anything like that. Like you'll be fine. What do I want to get rid of here? Get rid of this and get to 90 AP. When someone gets one thing wrong, they throw the match. Oh yeah, it doesn't end in GM. I was in a game with Vulture, which I don't know if you know who Vulture is, but he's like the Junkrat, like the Junkrat guy, you know. And we had a game where, okay, so you know Cat, right? The flying cat character, okay. So this was a 6v6 game, granted, but it was like GM to like basically champ, right? And we banned Cat because it was a map that like was very, you know, like Cat would have been extremely good on, right? And so I don't know, I guess the guy wanted to play Cat, but you know, we also didn't want to go against the Cat, so it was kind of just like, it was just kind of one of those like game theories where it's just like get rid of, you know, get rid of it so that nobody can play it, right? So it's a net neutral essentially. And the guy basically went on Widow and just like went like 0-11 or some shit like that. Like he just trolled the entire game. And then he actually went into Vulture's stream and he basically complained at him about how he, like, you know, we banned his character, and it's just like, bro, like, it's not the end of the world if your character is banned. But yeah, no, it does not end in it's not end in GM, I will say. So I would say it's less common, but definitely still happens. All right. We are just, I don't know what's going on, man.
쓰러지는 순간까지 계속 싸울 거다.
Oh, he has to die. 100%. There we go. Throwing the match is just such a sociopathic thing to do, thinking about it. True. I understand that. Unless someone's being racist and everyone agrees to throw, I think that's fine. Or cheating, if they're cheating. That's another thing.
재배 지점.
안녕.
I know I've definitely come across that where like people are trolling because
저기 바리케이드
I don't know, there's like a known cheater in the match or something like that. Oh, get to the thing! God, help me! Okay. All dead. Maybe not. I mean, I have to stay on the car. I'm the only one on the car. Yeah, I tried, bro. I really did. Like, I don't know, bro. I get the kills, but it's just like nothing dies, I guess.
펼쳐졌습니다.
Or like we just lose to the one Doomfist. So
다음으로 쟁탈을 시작할 시간입니다.
I think we're literally about to be reverse swept. I can't even lie. It's tough.
지금이 바로 팀의 전력을
Doomfist has on a mission against you. Honestly, yeah. Because well, the thing is that I can like with this AP build, like he's kind of because I mean I'm the most mobile and I can kind of like rip him for the most part as long as he's not blocking. But it is tough, very tough. Get rid of this and go here. Yeah, I think we'll stick with this. I don't mercy one game, just throw from the beginning by staying in spawn and spamming voice lines. Then when people call her out, she said, "You guys are losers for crying about a game." Like, sweetie, why even be on the game if you're not going to play? Yeah, see, that's like loser behavior though. Like hopping onto a game just to troll is like actual loser behavior. That's more like unemployed loser behavior, I would say. like that's even worse because it just means you have like time to waste to do that, you know.
팀이 모두 뭉쳐 함께 싸워야 합니다.
This is my first match in Masters, but they switched to Kiriko and spammed emotes and spawn. Nope, sounds about right. Yeah, Masters can be like that. I will admit. Shit, what? Dude, this guy is just shitting on us, I can't even lie. Where is he? What? Oh, okay. Dude, how many Suzes does she have? Okay. I don't even know what I just died to, bro. Oh, you gotta go to church? Alright, sounds good. Yeah, this is gonna be my last game, I think, because we're already kind of getting around to that 2-hour mark. So, alright then. Well, I'll see you around. Oh, he's dead. Like, maybe I just need more shield. I think that might be what I need to do. Get more shield here. Cause I'm basically all white health here. What? Holy shit, he's only after me. What the hell?
내 투지는 그리 쉽게 꺾이지 않아. 조심해라.
Yep, it's over. Bro, it's so tough. Oh my god, man. This game is so, like, this game mode is just so hard to win in. I can't even lie.
다음 경기를 지켜봐야겠군.
Alright. Give me something good. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Gave me the ugliest skin in the game. Thank you. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, Jesus. Like, that's just like that's the cherry on top, honestly. Just getting that skin in the, you know, in a loot box. After losing that game. Bro, we were literally on a roll too, but I don't know, just, well, okay, to be fair, the guy who was on Torb, I think he was a what was it? I think he was a soldier player. I like saw like last second that he wanted to play soldier, but I chose soldier. So I guess maybe I should have just played Cass. I don't know. I mean, Torb was not a bad pick either, but it is what it is, I guess. All right. Well, I think that's enough for me. I gotta go meal prep. I have I have a ton of. I basically have to. So I meal prep for like the next week. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get done at least a week's worth of food for myself, so that I don't have to worry about cooking during the week and stuff. But hey, I appreciate Oni, I appreciate you coming in and catching me while it was, you know, while I was streaming and stuff. So I guess like going forward, I do stream during the weekends. So I think it says somewhere on my Twitch, but my calendar, or like my let's see, my stream times are all during the weekend, so Saturday, Sunday, and here I'm gonna pull this up real quick, and I basically just stream during these times. So here, if I can show real quick, I basically stream during these times. So I on Saturdays it's going to be between 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then on Sundays it's going to be, so yeah, here we go. See, this is my Saturday stream, and then this is my Sunday stream. The Sunday streams are usually from like 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. So if you ever want to catch me on those days, because I during the week I'm pretty busy, so I you know, and streaming is not like my main job. So I guess if you ever want to like stop by and you know, talk about something or whatever the case may be, like those are my times that I stream. It should be on there. Yeah, there we go. That's my scheduled streams. So it should be there for next week as well. So and all of those other weeks. So cool. But yeah, regardless, I appreciate you coming by, man. And I will try to make sure not to not to forget about like uploading on the channel and stuff like that, because I know that I definitely have another video that I want to make for those things. So, but all right, I'm gonna hop off. So appreciate you coming by. Peace.